Grace didn't cry loudly anymore. She had passed that stage. Now, her tears were quiet, deep, painful, and constant. Every night, she slept with a wet pillow. Every morning, she hid her swollen face with powder and strength. The humiliation lived inside her house. Her stepsister, Precious, the same woman she begged her husband to accept as family, had crossed a line she never planned to return from. Precious flirted with Grace's husband openly. They laughed in the kitchen. They exchanged looks at the dining table. Sometimes, they spoke in whispers and laughed out loud. When Grace confronted her husband, he said one sentence that broke her. "Look at you. Who else will want you?" That night, something in Grace went silent. She carried a bottle of poison in her handbag and walked out of the house. No shouting. No drama. Just one final decision. She headed to a quiet path beside her aunt's compound, a place where phone network was poor and people rarely passed. But she wasn't alone. Ahead of her stood a young man, neat clothes, expensive shoes, but a completely broken face. He was crying the way men cry when nobody is watching. Grace slowed her steps. Then she saw the rope. Her heart skipped. As he moved toward a tree, Grace screamed without thinking. "Stop!" He froze. Didn't turn. "I came here for the same reason," she said, breathless. "I brought poison." She raised the bottle. That was when he turned. His name was Benjamin. Benjamin used to have everything: money, respect, connections. He was the only son of a powerful businessman. But he chose to become a gym instructor. His father called it shame. "You will not inherit anything from me," his father said. "From today, you are on your own." His accounts were frozen. Security walked him out of his own house. That night, Benjamin came there to end it all. Two strangers. Two different stories. One decision postponed. They sat on the bare ground and talked until dawn. Grace told him about her marriage, the insults, the betrayal, the way her body became her crime. Benjamin told her about pride, rejection, and suddenly becoming nobody. They made a simple agreement. Let's not die today. Grace couldn't return to her parents' house. She didn't want pity mixed with gossip. Benjamin had nowhere to go. So they rented a small 2-bedroom apartment near his gym. Nothing fancy. Just survival. What followed was war. 4 a.m. workouts. Sweat. Pain. Days Grace cried on the gym floor. Days she begged Benjamin to stop pushing her. But he didn't. 8 months later, the woman in the mirror shocked her. Her body had changed. Her posture had changed. Her voice had changed. People noticed. Men noticed. Grace noticed. But the real transformation wasn't physical, it was mental. Through Benjamin's sister, Grace met his mother. The woman listened carefully. Watched quietly. Then she said, "This woman saved my son." Together, they faced Benjamin's father. A condition was set. Benjamin must leave the gym and undergo executive training. He agreed. Within months of returning to the company, Benjamin outperformed men who had worked there for years. Soon, he became acting CEO. The same father who disowned him now introduced him proudly. One evening, Benjamin knelt down. "Grace, you didn't just save my life. You rebuilt it. Marry me." She said yes. When Grace returned home to inform her parents, the past was waiting. Precious. One arm gone. Eyes sunken. Life heavy. The accident had involved Grace's ex-husband. He didn't survive. The moment Precious saw Grace, she collapsed. "I'm sorry," she cried. "Please forgive me." Grace looked at her calmly and said, I forgave you the day I chose to leave. The wedding was loud, expensive, intentional. Grace didn't hide her joy. Afterwards, they traveled to Dubai for their honeymoon. The bottle of poison. Long forgotten. Because the night Grace went out to die was the night her real life started.